Today, we're going to discuss that many PhD holders often ask themselves whether am I eligible for a professorship in a university after completing my PhD? Is this question arise in your mind? If yes, then you are at a right place. Your problem resolved in the next few minutes. So before we delve into the topic, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Before entering into this hot topic, whether I'm eligible for a professorship in a university after completing the PhD or not, why we are discussing this topic? Because we are preparing so hard first to qualify the net examination. There is a huge competition. The merit level is so high that it is very difficult to qualify the net examination. Secondly, the level of JRF, the merit of JRF is very high. So we are trying to qualify the net, JRF, then other national level examination like SET, SLET. After that, we have to face an interview. Then we'll take admission in the PhD, and there are a lot of challenges in the PhD just in order to complete in a time. It is very difficult. It's not a day task or not a 6 month or a 1 or 2 year game. It's a whole journey. But whether I'm eligible for the professorship or not, it is very doubtful. So today's agenda is that there are various factors on which your selection for the professorship matters a lot. So it can be a regular or part-time PhD mode. So it might be possible that I'm a regular PhD student and some other is a part-time PhD student, or a distance PhD mode. It might be possible that I have qualified the net examination and someone else has qualified the JRF or some other higher examination. The percentage of marks, it might vary from the student to student. So would it matters? The level of obligation, I have 5 obligations and the another person who is also awarding the degree with me, means like the same year he or she is also getting the same degree and I'm also getting the same degree, but the number of obligations vary. So will it matters to the selection for the this professorship? Now the experience, I have a little more experience compared to the other. I don't know. Will it matters? Overall research profile, my research profile is comparatively better, but will it matters? Now the next. Oh, what is this? Like 10th, 12th, UGPG. Will it also matters for selection or for screening of the professorship application for any university in any university? Will it matters? So yes, there are a lot of factors, but before showing you the main page, our expectation, what is our expectations? Once we qualify the net examinations, once we'll qualify the JRF examination, our expectation is like that. This is in our mind that now I am eligible for the professorship. Is it or not? Just please comment me. Once you will qualify the net LS or net JRF, what is the first thing come in your mind? Like, I have to join that university, higher university. So the first expectation is I'll join in a central universities, because central universities are on the top. So everybody wants the teaching, like the teaching program, the teaching job profile in top level. The top level is central university. Now the next comes to the state university. If I'll not selected in the central university, then no problem. I'll apply for the state universities also. And if I'll not selected in the central of the state university, then also apply for some research positions. So this is our expectation. But whether these factors are will help you to select your profile for this professorship, I'll show you a live advertisement in which you will be shocked and you will came to know that these are the things apart from net JRF or PhD which will help you to screen your profile for the professorship. So yes, this is a live example of the Central University, which is BHU. So there is a live advertisement open for all professorship, assistant professorship, associate and professorship. So through which you will came to know what are the basic qualifications required to join a professorship in Central Universities. See, this is the rolling advertisement which is currently open for all. Don't go with the post, specialization, number of seat, etc., department. Just forget it. Just focus on the things which are essential, because you are going to take admission in the PhD, and you have to apply these type of advertisement in future. Got it? So this is the advertisement. This is currently open for all. Just forget about this pay matrix, academic level, everything. If somebody is interested, then just comment me about the pay matrix. If you want to know about what is this level, what is this pay matrix, then I'll explain you separately. These are the faculties, post code, specialization, seat number. Just forget it. Now come on to the essential qualification, which is very important, and the specialization or the desirable qualification which is required for you. Now see, just forget about the professor post. If you will come to the assistant professor post, there is only essential qualification. No desirable qualification is required in that case. Now, what are the essential qualifications? This is under the table. Listen it very carefully, because these type of advertisement you have to face in future. Now, this is the professor eligibility. Just forget it. Associate, forget it. Now, come on to the assistant professor eligibility criteria. So eligibility is A or B. So either you will be eligible for A or B. Now move on to the A first. Your master's degree with minimum 55% marks. So definitely 99.9% of them will have a 55% marks. Then you are eligible for that. Masters, I'm talking about the masters 55% marks. Got it? Now come on to the second point. This is very important, and this is also very easy for everyone. You must have qualified net. Just listen to the eligibility. Just forget about the advertisement. Listen to the eligibility very carefully. So you must have cleared any national eligibility test net conducted by UGC, CSIR or any other organization. Got it? Like SLET, SIT, or who are or have been awarded a PhD degree of regulation 2009 or 16. Got it? Means either net from UGC, CSIR or any funding or any similar accreditation agency, or SET, SLET or PhD. Either of them. आपके पास कुछ भी qualification है out of these, you are eligible for that. Now, those candidates who are registered in PhD but they are exempted from the net. Who are exempted from the net. I'm giving you an example. That is my example. Pharmacy. Pharmacy course is not come under the net, SLET or SET, any other examination. So in that case, your PhD degree have been awarded on the regular mode. So listen it very carefully. This is the first point. Your PhD degree must be in a regular mode. Now, maybe you will be confused about the what will be about the part-time PhD. Whether this is all waste? No. They are saying regular mode. There is a two option, full-time PhD or a part-time PhD, and both PhD are the regular mode PhD. They are not the distance. If some university is giving you a distance mode PhD, forget it. Do not see that university. Just close. Do not listen anything. If they are offering you some benefits, some fellowships free of cost, just forget it. Okay, only regular mode PhD must be awarded, and your PhD thesis must be evaluated with at least 2 external examiner. Then only your PhD will be counted, and an open PhD viva voice must be there. Now the candidates have published 2 research paper out of which one is in referred journal. So at least you have a two research paper. If these are the case if your subject is not in the net and you are the candidate doing the PhD. Got it? Now, at least two papers based on your research work you have presented in any conference, seminar, or funded by any other agency. So you have to present the papers in conference, seminar, you have to publish the paper, your viva voice, your thesis will be evaluated. Got it? These are the one thing. Just do not think that this has been over. Now, the main point is going to be displayed in front of you. These are the department, just forget it, forget it. Come on to the main table. This is very important. Now, if you have any doubt, then just let me know. For assistant professor, maximum score 55. This is the quality score. Your quality score must be finalized from the university once your application will be received, and if your quality score is less, you will be screened out. And your quality score will be first based on your 10th board. Now, I hope everyone will be shocked because it is in our mind like we have qualified net JRF PhD, then what is the role of 10th? If you are not having a first division from any board, then your application will be rejected. I'm telling you, it will not be screened at all. Now in 12th also, the first division from any board is very important, must. So now you have to decide from the 10th and 12th onward, like you are in a right direction or not. If you have a dream like I want to become a professor, and if your 10th and 12th is having a second division or any one of them is having a second division, then you will not be considered at all. Now the undergraduate, top 200 or 500 institutions, 20 NIRF ranking in any category, they will also check that. In postgraduate also, they will check the top level of institutions. Either these institutions are in NERF ranking or not. So the things are getting changed. Be active, very much active before taking admission in any course. Now PhD also NERF ranking. My goodness. So on these basis, the scoring will be done. Now, 2 points on each publication. Now, if you have only 2 publication, then you will get only 4 points. And if you have 5 publication, then you will get 10 points. And 10 is the maximum score. So try to publish as much as possible in Q1 index journal. Now, this is a very tricky. 2 points for each paper published in Q1 index journal, either as a first or a corresponding author. If you think like you will publish a paper with your friend and your friend will publish a paper along with you and you will be the co-author in between the first and the corresponding, then that will not be counted. 2 points will be given to the first or corresponding author. So as a first author, you have to publish at least 5 papers before applying this form. Now, the teaching experience. Don't get worried, just plan accordingly. Teaching experience, 2 points per year, a teaching experience or a research experience will be added per year, or 3 points per year if you are in a top 200 institutions. According to the word ranking at any level, these are the things through which ranking will be defined. Now this is the associate and professorship, in which 10th and 12th will not be considered. It will be considered from undergraduates onwards, and everything will be based upon the publication, research experience, extramural grants and all. So this is our higher post, associate professor and professor, but you have to focus on the assistant professor. Now tell me, some points has been clear or not? Because there are many factors. Universities want those, are looking for those profiles who is having a very good research experience, teaching experience. They must have a networking and collaborative approach. This having a very good academic background, and also he or she must be in continued learning. Continued learning means you are attending some workshop, doing some course, postdoc, etc. etc. So these are the things you have to plan accordingly if you want to be a professor in any university. And BHU is one of the top universities, so this will be the same scenario in other universities also. And this is a live advertisement I'm showing you. I'm not going to dictate the advertisement like these are the number of posts in this branch, in botany, zoology, etc. etc. For this, there are a lot of information, there are a lot of scope, but here you will get a concrete information about your career development. So just tell me if you'll think that this information is useful. Just please hit the like button and share this video to your other research colleague and your friends who are in this line. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video very soon.